Alright, here we are at Liverpool, Newsham Park, a orphanage, and then later turned into a mental health unit. We're just going to take a walk to the downstairs area where the patients used to gather for, entertainment, recreation, movie nights, that kind of thing. Just have a quick look round the stairs. There's wards upstairs, so we're going to go back up there later. We had a bit of activity down here before. Didn't we? Cat ball flashing. This is the laundry room, this one. And we was in here before, we got some activity, so we're going to come in and just film around. This was an old laundry. We picked up a spirit called Thomas in here before. That there is not a ghost, that is a statue showing like clothing that they used to mend and stuff like that, so that's not a ghost. So in this room we picked up the ghost of Thomas, which we've been told was a little boy that used to be here during the days when it was an orphanage. And we also picked up the messages frightened and he shouts, and the cat ball which we had out in the corridor was flashing. So we did pick up something earlier on, but we weren't allowed to use the camera then because other people were here filming.
Flashing on there.
Were? Oh yeah, we got it already. That's good. I'll just film it and then.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so I've already got some activity.
That's strong.
On the K2 meter. Okay, hello. Is there anybody there with us? Just put the have you got the recorder?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Just
that.
give me the recorder and we'll record.
Yeah.
Is it Thomas who was here before? It's stopped now. Right, so we can do some yes and no answers. Oh, it's back on again. I heard a bump in the corner. Why is that flashing up? Have I not got any sound on this?
That's going crazy.
I just heard a
Right.
couple of knocks in the corner.
I've got this fake device on here. You want to speak into it, please speak into it. Say whatever you like.
Okay. Is it Thomas?
I'm Andy.
I'm Alison.
I'd like to talk to you.
Were you the little boy who came through before? Were you the little boy that was upstairs earlier on, that was locked in the cupboard, that died upstairs?
Talking to that device. What would be even better is if you could move a chair or move something in this room.
Yeah, if you could move something, or if you could knock on the table.
This is Andy.
Or move a door.
This is me making a knock, just for the sake.
Yeah, Andy's going to knock.
I'm going to knock twice. Can you do this?
That's Andy knocking twice. Can you knock back? Thomas, come forward if it's you. Don't be afraid of us. I know you said earlier on the messenger that you were frightened because the man shouted. I'm sure I just saw an orb go through that door then really fast.
That's still going on.
It might be dust though. There's a lot of dust flying around, isn't there, in here? This is a really spooky room. This room's really spooky though. I don't know what this used to be. It's creepy in here. And there's an old sink over there as well, just like in the corridor.
Yeah, I'm going to
Oh, I don't like it in there at all. It's a bad. Doesn't feel too bad, this room, but that room over there feels like horrible.
Yeah. Do you wanna?
Just gonna try this room over here. Was that you knocking then?
That was me.
Alright, that's okay.
I'm gonna pick the new back recording device.
Oh, piano! Oh my god, Andy, look at the old piano! Look at that, it's an organ. Look at it. That's awesome, that's so old.
Can you play something on the organ for
Press
me?
the keys.
And put that on there. If you could play a tune, we can listen to it later.
And a bedpan. That's the old fashioned bedpan, they don't make them like that anymore. They're made out of card now, paper. Look at this double couch here.
Play with that.
Oh my
Play
god.
the tune.
This stuff was here when the hospital shut down, so all these chairs and things actually belong to the hospital. Look at the battered armchair. Is anybody sitting in this armchair? Whose is it? Let me know if it's your chair. What did you do with the sound recorder, Andy? Is it still on?
It's still on, yeah.
Okay. Bring it over here, we'll ask if anyone's sitting in this chair.
What?
Is this your chair?
Yeah.
Who used to sit in this chair? Orb.
No.
That was a proper orb. It just went towards the chair and then it went off up. Okay, thank you for that. What's your name? If you speak, we'll be able to pick up your voice. Another orb. See, I don't know whether these are particles of dust flying around or not, because it's really dusty, isn't it? That's the old laundry cage. Do you remember we seen one of them up at Lancaster when we were walking up towards the house?
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, look.
Is it sparking? Oh yeah,
Somebody's playing organ.
somebody is.
Yeah.
It's stopped now that we've walked over. Don't let us stop you. Carry on if you want to
You
play.
play your
That's
tune.
fine.
I'm picking it up and I'm listening to it.
You get this sparking here and there, innit? Let's have a look in this room.
Why there's nobody actually.
You never know what's going to be around the next corner, do you, in this place? Just tables. Not much in there, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Alright. I think there's a lot of dust flying around, that's what's picking up on camera. But that was a definite orb over there because it was white and it kind of made a definite motion going up. You can see dust flies past, like that's dust. But when you see like something really bright, like a comet going up the screen in a particular motion, that's when it's actually, I think it's a spirit orb. And the EMF meter's still flashing there. And we've got the sound recorder right next to it in case we pick up any voices. What's your name? Who's in here with us? I'm Alison. That's my husband, Andy. You're obviously active because the EMF meter is flashing away there. So did you play on this organ? Was it yours? There's loads of dust. That's the problem with dust, isn't it? You never know whether it's orbs. Can hear other people coming down now. I'm going to switch it off after 10 minutes because there's a microphone flashing and I don't know if my sounds. I hope it is. Some of the other people are coming now. Don't want to make you jump. We're in here, we don't want to make you jump.
Getting a reaction, wasn't it?
Des? Sounds like one of your bands. This is Andy doing one of his mad experiments. That's stopped now. Maybe it's gone because it doesn't like what you're playing on there. I love the bedpan on top of the organ. Is that for collecting the tips? Come on, come forward. Whose is this creepy couch? Do you still sit in here? Look at the old electric boxes and everything. Everything's abandoned and derelict in here. There's no electricity connected up at all, so they shouldn't be getting any of this stuff on the EMF. This only picks up electricity. And it's still flashing and it can't pick up phone signals or anything. It's stopped now we've come over, funnily enough. You'd think it would pick up the pace. See, my phone's gone right up to it now and it's not flashing at all. The phone doesn't affect it. Doesn't like us being close to the organ. That's what I think.
I think we're going another room.
Yeah, so I'll stop the camera here and then we'll pick it up.
I'll stop it.
Alright, so we've just found a gurney. So Andy's going to get on the gurney. Are you comfortable? Alright, so we're going to... Well, we can ask out now. You can pretend... are any dead people been wheeled on this gurney to the mortuary and the hospital? Yeah, see if you can push Andy on the gurney. I'll keep an eye on the EMF meter as well while we're doing this. This is a room where they did black box treatment in here for the patients. This is the machine. Some sort of a chair, I don't know what for. And then we've set up the EMF meter here, which at present is not... I don't think we've actually switched it on, to be honest. Right, that's on now. And set. We've got an old bathroom in here. Like, this is what it looked like in Lancaster. Totally abandoned. Paint peeling off the walls. Drawers left open. Windows smashed. So Andy's meditating on the gurney because we're trying to see if we can communicate with anybody who might have passed away. That's just the door closing behind me. That's not paranormal. At least I hope it's not paranormal anyway. It's taken a long time to shut that door. Did anybody used to use this Zimmer frame here? Was this your Zimmer frame? Let's see if you can use it now in spirit. That's Andy snoring on the gurney. He's got too comfortable on there.
I don't know whether it's just...
Are you picking anything up there, Andy? You look very much like, you know, them knights that you see, the graves of them, they're like entombed. You look very much like an entombed knight at this moment from this angle. What would be weird about lying on a gurney in a lunatic asylum at gone midnight?
I just got a sense of peace.
Well, the person who last lay on there was dead, so I suspect they probably were at peace. Anyway, I'll leave you on the gurney and we'll go and look at some other things that we've got going on here. These things are all... Oh, look, the Ouija board is here, Andy. Go on then. Do it yourself. None of us is touching it. If you've got a message for us, move that planchette without us touching it. If you've got a message for us and you've got the energy to do it, move it yourself. What's that thing you're supposed to do with the planchette where you look through the eye of it and it's something you're supposed to see in it? Can't remember what it is now exactly. we've never used Ouija boards, me and Andy, because I don't believe in attracting spirit this way. I think we've known too many stories of people related to us and people that we've known who've had bad experience with these things. So I'm not really a big fan, and no, Andy's never been on one either. But wouldn't it be awesome if we asked a question and that thing just moved on its own? Is there anybody with us in this room? Move the planchette on your own if you can do that. I'll walk away and it'll probably shift. All right, let's have a look. Have we got any toilets, bathrooms? Yeah, it's like a toilet area. Oh, there's an old bathtub in here. Look at that. That's a really old bathtub. Yeah, it's pretty creepy, that, actually. How are you doing on that gurney? Has it moved, or have you had any strange experiences yet? All right, I'll just check the EMF meter, and then we'll just... Well, the EMF meter's not going off. So... Might be a bit flat in here, to be fair. Alright, don't fall off the gurney now. That would be like a really uncool thing to do, wouldn't it, at the end of the video? I fell off the gurney. Okay, I'll have to have a torch because the lighting's really bad. The lighting's really, really bad. I'll need to film with the torch. Alright, so I'm just going to film the corridor first to show you where we are. This is the Liverpool Newsham Hospital asylum. Was an orphanage previously. This room was used for mental health patients to come and sort of do entertainment stuff, parties, get together, movie nights, that kind of thing. The screen's still there. So we're going to conduct some experiment in here. There's Andy. Are you going to ask out, Andy? What we've done is we've recorded some manic laughter, but we've recorded it on this phone, so we're going to film for a bit. Then we're going to stop. We're going to run the manic laughter and see if we can get any, people to come forward, see if that'll generate any mental health spirits to come forward. Is there anything else you want to do in here, Andy, besides? You're just going to ask out?
Is there anybody here? If you can. And speaking to the device that's red. Or make the other lights light up. That's all I ask you to do.
That's EMF meter and sound recorder. So if we get any spirit activity, this should start flashing, which we've had it flashing in a few different areas tonight. It's the first time we've come in here. That's me moving the chair. It's not paranormal. That's the EMF. So if we have any spirits come like now, it's just flashing. The phone does not affect the EMF meter at all. We can go close up to it and it doesn't affect it one tiny little bit. So we will walk around and film, ask questions. Look at the old wheelchair there. One of us should sit in the old wheelchair. Andy, do you want to sit in the old wheelchair? Go in the old wheelchair and see if you can pick anything up. See if you can... I'll come round there and film it. You go in the old wheelchair and I'll sit in this one. Oh, watch this one. Watch me fall through this chair now and go out floor. Are there any spirit people here with us in this room? You used to come in here for film nights and for get-togethers and to celebrate birthdays and things. Can you remember that? Come around, Andy. Ease your entertainment for the evening for your party. Come around him, tug his beard. Or speak into his ear. or below down his ear. Or just do something to make him jump. Then we know that you're in here with us. We've come to join your party. Can you make a noise? Can you move one of these chairs? Can you knock on something? In the wheelchair. Close your eyes and see if you can pick up anything, like anybody who used to sit in that wheelchair. We've just been up on the top floor in the orphanage section, locked in a small room where children used to be locked in when they were punished. And Andy got took over by like a child spirit, and he was frightened and then started crying, which you only ever get like that when you've got spirit around. If there's anybody here, anybody who used to sit in this wheelchair would like to come forward and make contact with us, please find whatever way is best for you to talk to us. I'm Alison.
I'm Andy.
This is my husband Andy. We mean you no harm.
You can. So that's like this. You've got it.
Just film the rest of this room before we're going to have to switch this off because we're going to run the recording of the manic laughter. There's a mirror, Luke. Anybody wants to stand behind me in that mirror and show themselves? Alright, I'm going to stop recording now and then we can run the manic laughter and then we'll put it back on again. Just want to show you guys how spooky this place looks. Alright, so we're going into the... this is a locker room. You going in under? Alright, this is the locker room which... well... the history... oh, we're not allowed to film in here because of names on lockers, are we? We'll just keep it to the actual room. Well, anyway, it's a locker room. But before it was a locker room, it was actually the place where they used to bring the children down for schooling, and apparently they were very badly treated down here, you know, like that when it was the orphanage.
I'm sorry not to say it. Some evil bastards who should come in here.
I'm not allowed to film the lockers because there's names.
I'm sorry. That's my opinion. Whatever you personally did this to the kids is scum.
Yeah, there's been some reports of child abuse and stuff going on here when it was orphanage days. There's been some bad feeling in this place.
If the person who did it is here now, pick on somebody of your own size. But you won't, will you? You won't. You won't. You won't do anything to somebody grown up, somebody who's not defenceless. You know, you're so big, move one of them chairs. Rattle these lockers.
Yeah, go on, move a chair. Let's see if you can move a chair. I'll believe how strong you are when you move a chair.
In fact, I'm putting that on the table. And I'm going to put this recording thing on the table. I'm going to scum boys.
Yeah, let's hear you. What's your name?
Yeah? That's easy. That's easy.
Did you hear a bump then? But I don't know if it's people upstairs. What, was there some movement over there then?
In there.
I thought I heard something. Come out if you're hiding in there. Come on. There's a couple of people wanting to speak to you about what happened down here.
Come on. I'm waiting now.
Throw something. If you can make a noise, you can throw something.
Absolutely no chance to protected for your skull.
Come out of there and stop hiding and come and throw something at us if you're as big as you say you are. Are you hiding in here because of the way that you ill-treated children? Come on, let's be having you.
You dirty, disgusting person. You are.
Hiding away, cowards.
Hide it.
Let's pick on children and don't approach adults. We know it's all true because somebody's told the story.
Yeah, you disappear when I come near. It's so angry.
Yeah, I know, it does, because I think that this whole room makes you feel like that anyway. But the workers that worked here, this was their locker space. Just makes you wonder if they ever picked anything up, done it down here. You know, like when just coming in on their own and getting the stuff. It just makes you wonder.
Oh,
I'm going to have a walk down to see if I can find that the room with the chairs.
yeah.
I think it's this way, isn't it? Oh, look at the old laundry thing where they used to do the clothes and stuff. Look at that. Do you know Bolton Hospital laundry still looks exactly the same? It hasn't changed. We've not progressed. What's in there? Can hear other people. That's the dog. We've been told not to go that way because of the dog. They've got a guard dog on duty here at all times. He's in a cage at the minute, but if we sort of like disturb him, he's going to bark. That was him just barking then. Oh, is there? That's the toilet there. See, a lot of this stuff is still quite new, isn't it? Where was the room with the chairs then? Is that a different part? Alright, let's go up and then might have to go back through what they call the base, might we, and then back down the other side, maybe.
Yeah.
But with time, so let's do that. We'll go up the stairs. Them white things shining are not orbs, they're just like, and there's doors banging because there's other people in here doing investigation. We're not the only ones. We'll wait till those people have gone past and then. What's through there?
Don't think we went through there.
No, I don't think we did. Which